So, if you're talking about scientists, one of the first scientists you're ever going to think of, if you talk to a layman about science, is going to be Albert Einstein. Everybody knows Albert Einstein's name. Everybody in the world would seem like. And Albert Einstein is often thought of as a religious man because he uses the word God a lot in his writings. A handwritten letter sold for $3 million on eBay, which clearly states, though, that Einstein does not believe in God. In the letter, he wrote, "The word God is for me nothing more than the expression and product of human weakness. The Bible, a collection of honorable but still primitive legends, which are nevertheless pretty childish." Some folks have issues with the translation of this message and the truth of its validity, but the letter did sell for $3 million on eBay, so there are people who believe that this is a real opinion of one of the most famous scientists ever. Another famous scientist, one of the most famous ones still alive today, is Stephen Hawking. In his 1988 book, A Brief History of Time, Hawking writes, "Then we should know the mind of God." This is something that's said a lot when it comes to Hawking. But Mr. Hawking said during an interview, "What I meant by we would know the mind of God is we would know everything that God would know if there were a God, which there isn't. Also, I'm an atheist." He was very explicit about his opinions, and he added, "Religion believes in miracles, but these are not compatible with science." So is there scientific proof of no God? No, there's not. There's not any scientific proof that there was or wasn't, as we said before. But there is definitely room to imagine a divine character. Science has not revealed why the universe came into existence, what preceded the Big Bang, and so on and so forth. But there is historical proof that some of the religious figures that we talk about in relation to God existed.
All praises to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Baha Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. Salutations to all you true sincere brethren out there pushing out this purified truth, cleansing this wicked defiled kingdom with this word. All right. And to the rest of the church who believe as well, keep the faith. The water to Yahweh Shai, because without him, none of this would even be possible whatsoever. Okay. So let's jump right into it. This is 1 Corinthians 1. Matter of fact, let's start with 19. Okay? 1 Corinthians 1 and 19. "For it is written, I will destroy the wisdom of the wise and will bring to nothing the understanding of the prudent." And that's speaking of those who claim to be wise according to this world. Men like Albert Einstein, who may have used the phrase God a lot, but it was not because he believed in the God of the Bible. Which shows you a lot of people today who claim to believe in God, that's nothing more than a motivational speech. They just need something to explain their idol, whatever their idol may be. Their idol can even be their own vain ideologies. Okay? So many people claim there's no real proof that God doesn't exist. But this man stated that there is actually biblical proof of men who existed in the past. So you can't say, oh, well, how do we know the Bible's real? Well, outside of prophecy, there is biblical proof that certain men that the Bible talk about existed. All right? Not that we need that proof, but it's the simple fact that people of this world, they need physical evidence. All right? And the Lord has left behind physical evidence. All right? The thing is, Esau tries to cover up this information. All right. Now let's go to verse 20. "Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world?" Because we're disputers of the gospel. So where is the disputer of this world? Those who are wise according to the lies and the philosophies that this world tells you. "Hath not God made foolish the wisdom of this world?" So everyone who's talking about, well, we don't really have the proof if God exists or he doesn't exist. We don't really have the proof if the earth is really a globe or it's flat or not. So we're going to go off our own understanding. We're going to wing it. We're going to make things up as we go. Okay? So you might claim to be wise according to this world, but the wisdom of this world is foolishness. It's stupid. It's silly. It's vanity in the eyes of the Lord. Where is the wise? Where is the scribe? Where is the disputer of this world? Hath not God made foolish the wisdom of this world? For after that, in the wisdom of God, the world by wisdom knew not God. It pleased God by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. And that's the problem. Most people don't believe. That's why many people are going to be destroyed. If you're following behind philosophies such as the philosophy of Albert Einstein, okay, you're going to be destroyed. I don't care how wise you think that man was. According to the scriptures, that man was nothing more than a fool. All right? These prophecies are going to happen. That's why we break down these prophecies. Okay? And we're breaking it down for other men out there who believe as well. Okay? That's why verse 21, I'll repeat it again. For after that, in the wisdom of God, the world by wisdom knew not God. It pleased God by the foolishness of preaching to save them that believe. And I'm one of the men that believe. Okay? That's why. Let's get to this next verse. That's why I'm going to pull out this next verse, okay? I teach for them who believe, which is also why I'm teaching. 2 Corinthians 2 and 13. I had no rest in my spirit because I found not. Matter of fact, that's not what I need. Might be 4. 2 Corinthians 4 and 13. Yep. We have the same spirit of faith, according as it is written. I believed. Okay, I'm going to say that again. I believed, and therefore have I spoken. We also believe, and therefore speak. So we teach for the brethren out there who believe, which is also the same reason why we speak. You think we go out there and we prophesy and we look crazy in the eyes of the world because we don't believe? That would just be stupid. And you may have men who actually come into this thing and they do certain things. They prophesy, hold signs, do whatever. But really deep down inside, they don't believe. That is stupid. That is some stupid stuff right there. But you actually have men who live like that. Okay? We have in the same spirit of faith because in order for you to believe, you have to have faith. Okay? We teach for those who believe, those who have faith. Okay? According as it is written, I believed, and therefore have I spoken. We also believe and therefore speak. So all the men that you see throughout the world who is pushing out this truth, the reason why they're pushing out this truth, more than likely is because they actually believe it. They actually have faith. Okay? Now the Heavenly Father, He's not a man that He should lie. He's not going to put us in positions to where we just have no idea if He's real or not. The Heavenly Father has left countless clues and countless scenarios showing that He's real. But even if He did not, we still have to have faith, because when you have faith, that's a sign that whatever you have faith in, there's no real proof behind it. There's no real witness to show what you have faith in is real. But that is faith. Okay? That is indeed faith. So we're not like the men of this world. There are countless examples in the Bible. Matter of fact, let me go to the internet right quick. Go to the Apocrypha. Sorry about that. I'm kind of going off the top of my head with this lesson. I wasn't really prepared. So, Lord willing, things can link up correctly. In fact, I got my Apocrypha right here. We'll use this here. It's what I should have did in the first place. So we're going to the book of Ecclesiasticus, or the book of Sirach. Okay? And then we're going to go to chapter 2 and verse 10. Look at the generations of old and see, did ever any trust in the Lord and was confounded? Or did any abide in His fear and was forsaken? Or whom did He ever despise that called upon Him? So, as I brought out earlier, there is proof that certain characters in the scriptures exist, or have existed. All right? Because many people, they need evidence. They need some kind of proof to show that the Bible is real. So for people like that, there is actual proof out there. Okay? There is evidence out there. All right? Based off of the evidence and certain men who have the Lord has left behind to kind of leave as a sign showing that the scriptures are real. Although Jeremiah 8, I believe, talks about how the bones of our ancestors were pretty much dug out because Esau's, going around trying to cover up things. All right. But all the men of old who the Lord was dealing with, they were never forsaken. That alone shows that the Lord is real. That alone shows that the Heavenly Father is a power that we can trust. We're not like these stupid people within this world who have that atheist mentality. Because see, when you're dealing with that atheist mentality, you're just a damn fool. So this is the book of Psalms 14:1. Been having some minor difficulties, so Lord willing, this lesson can be finished out. Okay. Now this is Psalms 14:1. The fool hath said in his heart, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. And the reason why a lot of people do abominable works is because they believe there is no God. They believe that there is no judgment for their actions. So people fall into that either double-minded spirit. Yeah, I believe there's a God, but at the same time, there's a part of me that's not really sure. Or you have those who just altogether don't believe in the Most High. Okay? The fool hath said in his heart, like Albert Einstein. Okay, he was a damn fool. And it tells you that, the wisdom of this world is foolish. That's proof right there. You can be wise and claim to know it all, but yet you don't believe in Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. That just shows you're stupid. You don't know what you think you know. Okay? The fool hath said in his heart or his mind, there is no God. They are corrupt. They have done abominable works. There is none that doeth good. Okay? And that's the truth of the matter, man. When you're dealing with a lot of people of this world, they don't really believe in the Most High. Okay? It's all an act. It's all one big game. This is James 1:8. And I'm not going to carry this lesson on long. This is really a test run to see if this upload's okay. And in the midst of it, I'm going to drop a lesson. Okay, so this is James 1:8. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. So a lot of people, they're double-minded. One day they believe in the Most High, another day they don't. One day they're saying they care for the Lord's ways and they want to prove to the Lord that they love him. But then when it's brought out how you're supposed to show the Lord you love him, they don't have it no more. All of a sudden, they're damn near atheists because they're fighting against the truth. They're fighting against things that are in the Bible, the same Bible that they claim to believe, the same Bible that they carry around in their book bag or their purse, or they're having it sitting in their car or have it at home collecting dust, whatever the case. The same book that these people have, once it's opened up and it's brought out, they don't care no more. But yet they claim to believe the Bible. That's double-minded. That's ridiculous, man. And many people of this world have a confusion when it comes to whether or not they believe in a God. Or they might believe in a God, but it's not the God of the Bible. It's a God that they made up. It's a God based off of their own personal desires and lusts. Okay? So I'm going to close it out right there. Kahala Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Lord willing, this lesson gets uploaded decently, as a test run. And you're going to see more videos coming up, Lord willing, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Shalom.